So, the truth is that we are hooked. Most smartphone users, with me included, we check our phones like within 15 minutes of waking up before even running to the loo. It is an automatic behavior done with little or no conscious effort whatsoever. It's a habit. Just like brushing our teeth or checking with Google whenever we have a question. Ever wondered why is that? Why are we so glued to our smartphone screens? Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Amrik, and today we're going to talk about the 4-step process which is used to keep us hooked to our smartphones every single day, every single minute, every single second. A summary of the book Hooked by Niraj Al. So, let's get started. See, there are huge incentives for companies to make their products as addictive as possible. Companies which create strong customer habits, like for example an Apple or an Amazon, gain significant advantage against their competition, as well as they have other business benefits like higher customer lifetime value. For example, customers will stay longer in case the products are more and more addictive. Pricing plasticity, users become dependent and hence are definitely less sensitive to increases in prices. See, no matter how much the next iPhone 12 is worth, people will shell out money to buy that even in this recession. It also results in increased usage by the people since it's addictive. Also, this reduces the promotion costs as users return to the product on their own. Like, seriously, how many Apple ads do you even see on the TV? And viral growth. A happy customer or user is more likely to spark word of the mouth, and even this too reduces the advertisement cost since people are basically promoting it for free, like a single mirror selfie with the new triple iPhone cam, or back in the day any new Snapchat filter, your video with your AirPods on. To provide a deeper understanding of how certain products get us hooked, the author has created a hook model. It is a 4-phase process companies use to form habits through their services which we use daily. The 4 phases of this model include: number 1, trigger; number 2, action; number 3, variable reward; and number 4, investment. So, let's break it down. So, number 1, trigger. Now, this is the first step of the hook model. Triggers move the user to take action. They come in two types: external and internal. Now, external triggers, they tell the user what to do next by placing an external information in front of them. So, for example, it can be paid, like advertising through various channels mainly used to acquire new users. It can be earned, like press mentioned and features, which are usually acquired through a good PR team or media relations. Relationship or feedback triggers, like audience sharing the benefit of the product with others, which is like virality in one word. Or like own triggers, like notifications that we users have opted in to receive when we subscribe or follow someone or something. Own triggers are the most important ones because they occur more often and make you repeat engagement until it is a habit. Hence, every YouTuber asks you to subscribe to their channel and turn on the notifications. The other type of triggers are internal triggers. Now, they tell the user what to do next through associations stored in the user's mind. For example, products get coupled with negative emotions like boredom, loneliness, frustration, confusion, indecisiveness. They get coupled with thoughts or pre existing routines that usually leverage internal triggers. And to scratch that nagging itch that that negative emotion brings, we resort mindlessly to the top of the mind solution. For example, if you're feeling confused, indecisive, Googling is just a click away. Feeling lonely or need validation, or maybe you're just bored, log into Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. So, to build better habit forming products, these major companies spend insane amounts of money to research about and understand deeply their users' behaviors, needs, fears, and desires. So, number two, action. Now, this is the second step of the hook model. See, if we users don't take action, the trigger is pretty much useless, right? So, next up, we are tricked into taking the action. An action can be defined as doing something with little or no barriers in anticipation of a reward. According to Dr. B.J. Fogg's behavior model, for any action or behavior to occur, a trigger must be present at the same time as the user has sufficient ability and motivation to take that action. So there are two components here: motivation, the level of desire to take action, and ability, which can be determined by the number of obstacles that stand in the user's way. To increase the motivation of the user to take action, they use three core motivators. All humans seek pleasure to avoid pain, seek hope to avoid fear, which is FOMO, basically the fear of missing out, seek social acceptance to avoid rejection, and hence we see viral dance challenges on TikTok. To increase the ability of the users, 6 factors of simplicity are considered. Is the user short on time? Is the behavior too expensive according to him? Is the action too labor intensive? Like, is he has to go through a lot of pages and then do this and that? Is the product too difficult to understand? Is the action perceived socially inappropriate? And is the action outside the user's normal routine? So you would notice that you can check costs of product and apparel directly on Instagram nowadays. So they have removed that obstacle of time consumption and excessive physical effort. See, supposedly right now, when you don't have to see a fancy sneaker on Instagram and then go to the internet and then search for that anymore, which makes it way more likely for you to buy that product. And also, do you notice that how everything online today is on discount? Every single thing is always on discount. See, they would put a higher price and then put a discount on it, so that due to anchoring effect, you think that you're getting a great deal. So, shameless self plug-in. If you want to know what is the anchoring effect, listen to the previous episode on the top 5 takeaways of thinking fast and slow by Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman. So coming back, now we have time. We have directly found that super fresh AF sneaker that according to us is going to change our life, and it's on a great discount. So it's not considered to be expensive, right? Even though it definitely is. Add to that little only 1 unit left tag just below the discount tag, and we have the fear of missing out, FOMO. Hell, due to this I have even bought sneakers which are not even my proper size. So, variable reward. Now this is the third phase of the hook model, where we, the users, are rewarded for taking action by our problems being solved, or many a times by simple satisfaction of our craving for that reward. Now there are various types of variable rewards. Number 1, rewards of the tribe. Social or tribe rewards are driven by our need to belong to a society, our need to feel accepted, to feel attractive, important and included. See, every tweet, like, upvote, repin on Pinterest, comment, all of this is meant to fuel our needs for social validation. Reward of the hunt. Now, back in the day, we used to hunt for food, but now we hunt for money and information. Like working hard for a bonus at work, or scrolling through our endless Twitter feed for valuable information. Now, why do you think the Facebook newsfeed is so addictive? We keep on scrolling down and down because there may be something great in there. Maybe, we don't know. And sometimes we end up scrolling for 10 minutes without finding anything that gives you that little dopamine hit that we crave so badly for, right? But sometimes we find the funniest video of all time. And you see, that's what keeps it exciting. That infinite variability thing. Studies with mice have shown that the mice were most eager to get the reward every single time when the reward itself changed, even if it meant that there was no reward sometimes. See, it's the same principle that is applied in casinos, right? In the slot machines. See, without infinite variability or novelty in the rewards, we tend to lose interest very quickly. Like, finite variability makes rewards increasingly predictable after use, and their appeal is lost over time. To stick with the example of Facebook, the newsfeed is not the only thing that gets you excited, right? It's getting those notifications, friend requests from different people, even being given virtual currency in some game you play, or seeing your post get lots of likes, shares, every single thing. Okay, so investment. Now, this is the fourth and the last step in the hook model. Before we, the users, create habits and automatic behaviors, we first must be made to invest in the product, anticipating long term rewards. Now, this happens because of three human tendencies. Number one, the more we invest time and effort into a product, the more we value it. Number two, we seek to be consistent with our past behaviors. And number three, we tend not to change our preferences to avoid cognitive dissonance. So, how can a product keep its users coming back until it becomes a habit? So, let's explain it with a Facebook or an Instagram in mind. Okay, we start by doing small bits of work like following a user or liking a photo. Then we gradually move into adding value to the product, such as adding content, our pictures, videos, music, posts, etc. Our reputation is measured by the followers, the upvotes we have, and the skills are learned by us through investing time to learn the product, like learning to click the perfect pic for an Insta post, or video editing skills for a TikTok, or hilarious witty one-liners for a post on Twitter. And then we realize the more time we spend on these platforms, the better these services would get for us. For example, for our content, the more time we spend, the more skills we learn, it would lead to more likes, shares, views, retweets for us. Now, this makes switching services very difficult because it means abandoning years of investment and starting over. For example, imagine trying to leave Instagram because obviously you know it's eating away hours of your productive time daily. But really, can you? Ask yourself. Like, what about those ungodly amount of pictures you had clicked to get that one perfect picture? The amount of clothes you had to search through to get that one perfect piece for that once in a lifetime occasion, or that exotic vacation for which you had insane amount of likes and comments. Can we delete that all and start over? So that's it, guys, for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And also, thank you for the positive feedback on the previous episodes. Trust me, it means a lot. If you are listening to this on Spotify or YouTube, please do follow or subscribe, so that the algorithm gets to know that and sends you to similar content instead of mindless entertainment. Okay, this is me, Amrik, signing off. I sincerely hope that you have a really productive day. Thank you.